first question is as follows. Take a real world problem and explain how each CRISP-DM phase would be applied. Include at least one specific task under each phase. So let's take a real world example of that. Imagine a retail store wants to predict uh, customer churn. Basically, which customer are likely to stop buying from a store, or retaining customers is cheaper than getting new ones. So the business wants to reduce the churn by at least 15%. So this phase is all about understanding the business problem and defining clear objective. We were talking about the business understanding. Now moving on to the data understanding. In this phase, we start exploring the data. The stored the store collects data from different sources like transaction history, loyalty, program data, website activity, and the customer complaints. And we look for a pattern. We check the summary and we apply statistics and identify the missing values. The goal is simply to understand what the data looks like. So this was all about data understanding and moving on to the data preparation. So in data preparation phase, we can clean the data, handle missing values, convert stacks categories like gender or membership type into numerical form, and normalize numerical columns such as total spending and so on. In this step, we clean the data and organize the data, which leads to a better model performance. So this was all about data preparation. Now moving on to the modeling. So once our data is ready, we build machine learning models. Like for a churn prediction problem, we can use model like logistic regression and decision trees, or we can use or we can also use random forests. And we also tune hyperparameters to get the best possible accuracy from each models. So this is the stage where real machine learning happens. Now moving on to the evaluation part. After building the model, we need to evaluate it. So when we use matrices such as accuracy and precision, recall, and then F1 score test, so we see how well our model performs. So the key question is, does the model meet the business objective? So if it accurately predicts 80% of the churn cases, it is considered successful. So this was the example of evaluation, and I think you have understood it. So now moving on to the deployment part. So in the final phase, this is the final phase. The deployment is the final phase. So the model is deployed into real use. So the company integrates the model with their customer management system so that the marketing team can receive daily alerts about which customers are likely to churn, and the model is also updated over the time as new data becomes available. So this was all about the question number one, where we explained the CRISP-DM phases with their examples. Now moving on to the question number first B part, where we have to differentiate between structured and unstructured quantitative and categorical data. So structured data is data that is organized into rows and columns. It's very easy to search and analyze in it. The examples include Excel sheets, SQL tables, and customer transaction records. And in unstructured data, it does not has a fixed format. It includes things like email, social media post, image, videos, and audio recording. So this type of data usually requires special processing techniques. Moving on to the quantitative data. The quantitative data is numerical data that you can measure or perform calculation on. So, include if we are including someone's age or salary, or we are marking the temperature, or we are marking the product prices on the products. So this all will come into the quantitative data. Now moving on to the categorical data. Categorical data represents labels or categories. This could be nominal categories like gender or product type, or ordinal categories like ratings such as high, medium, and low, Like from 5 stars, we are giving a low to 1 star, and then high moving on to the 5 star, which is the highest rating. So it will be come into the categorical because we are categorizing the degree of uh, ratings in low, medium, and high. It will be categorical data type example. So that's it for today. Video in this video we covered CRISP GM process with a real world example and explored different types of data with examples. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, just subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.